Okay.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Welcome to the Possibility Project. Monday. It's June 1st. Oh, can you believe it?
No. How did this happen?
I'm not sure. And here we are. It's me, Jen Kronberger, my co-host, Michelle Tober. Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Jen. How's it going?
It's going. We are going to discover what's right with the world and what's beautiful and what's true because, and the possibilities of it all. Because why?
Because everything is possible.
We follow a simple rule here on the Possibility Project, and it's one that comes from the great Nelson Mandela. Tread softly, breathe peacefully, laugh hysterically. Yes. You can find us on social media at The Possibility Project on Facebook and Twitter, at Jen Kronberger on Instagram, and
Michelle.Tober.
There you go. Michelle.Tober. 1L, notice. Oh, I like that you put that on there because people need to figure that out.
Yeah.
And my name, for all of you who see my name and don't know how to pronounce it, it's phonetic. Kronberger.
It's not Cronenberger?
It's not Kroneberger or Cronenberg, or it's Kronberger. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Got it.
And for all of you who are like, I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time, it's all right. Everybody does. No worries here. Okay, so let's get at it.
All right.
Ready? Let's go. It's Monday. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah? Anything new in your corner of the world since last time?
Not since the last time.
Not at all, huh?
Except my hair is longer and growing longer and
longer. It's getting longer too. It's a little crazy.
I'm either going to grow it back out or I'm going to shave my head. I haven't decided yet.
That's fantastic. At least it's not gray. Is it gray?
Mine? Better not be.
It better not be.
It better not be.
I don't have a ton.
I mean, you better not be able to see it anyway.
Okay, there you go.
And that's where we're going this Monday.
And so that's where we're going, because we're actually going to talk about the fourth letter in the light principle, L-I-G-H-T, would be H, and that stands for honor. Honor those grays, sweetheart. So we're going to talk about honor. And this is an awesome topic, I think, because I think sometimes we don't do this enough.
When you say we don't do this enough, you mean to other people, to ourselves?
Ourselves.
Okay.
So obviously there's two pieces to this, right? Just like anything else. And there's, we're taught often to honor others, right? Mm-hmm. Honor your mother and father, honor this, honor that, honor your elders, honor your country, honor blah, 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 blah. And it goes on and on and on. Where are we ever taught to honor ourselves? I didn't take that class in school, did you?
No, and probably the same place where we weren't taught to give ourselves grace.
Right. And all of it, gratitude and love. And So today's about honor. It's about how we honor ourselves and others. So do you want to kick us off with a definition?
So honor, like all of the words with the light principle. I want to call it the theory, but we're on the wrong podcast for that.
Right. Right.
They all intertwine with each other and so many other words that sometimes I got a little bit off task with the word honor.
That's right.
But what I found and I thought was interesting was from Wikipedia, and it's the Hebrew meaning. And it's a triliteral Semitic root with common meaning of to be heavy and thence be important. However, its honor, majesty, glory. The basic noun formed from the root means liver, interior,
Liver?
liver, interior, soul in most Semitic languages. And I thought, wow, interior and soul. Maybe not so much liver, but
I mean, we can honor our livers too, I guess.
some of us more than others.
Right.
But I just thought that was interesting, that it was interior and the liver is part of the inside of your body and soul. So I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting, actually, that was part of that.
Yeah.
What else did you uncover?
So I also uncovered, so honor and respect are kind of
I found that too.
hand in hand. So from differencebetween.net, honor and respect. Honor as a noun is used to mean respect that is given to someone who is admired. Honor as a verb means to regard or to treat someone or something with admiration and respect.
Interesting.
From the army.mil, I found honor is a matter of carrying out, acting, and living the values of respect, duty, loyalty, selfless service, integrity, and personal courage in everything you do, according to the Army.
Wow. That makes sense too, right? That's a big thing in the military, honor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Honor, respect, integrity, like that all falls into play. Like they build that that characteristic, those characteristics into you as part of the military. I also found a little something from your realm. You usually pull this out, the old Psychology Today.
Oh. Love it.
I saw it, I was like, oh, Jen usually goes here, but I'm going to beat her to it.
Go ahead.
Honor is an abstract concept that includes personal, individual, ethos, as well as norms of social interaction, the code of behavior. Honor is a measure of the quality of a person, including personal ethics such as honesty, compassion, valor, and charity. And that was from Psychology Today.
So what is the tie that we're hearing here?
The tie?
Yeah, like what's the common thread?
It's like a code of behavior, a code of
conduct.
Yeah, code of conduct, the way that you carry yourself.
It also reminds me of the non-negotiables, right? It's like some of the things that you do. And it goes back to that integrity, the consistency thing. I love that. Yeah. I love the consistency because I see honor falling into this. I'm going to just quickly share what I found. And this came from all different places. So this is kind of a mishmash of stuff, but I wrote it as this. And I found this piece specifically, is the idea of a bond between an individual and a society as a quality of a person that is both of social teaching and of personal ethos. Sound familiar? It manifests itself as a code of conduct. It has various elements such as valor, chivalry, honesty, and compassion. In an abstract concept entailing a perceived quality of worthiness and respectability that affects both social standing and the self-evaluation of an individual or institution, such as a family, school, regiment, or nation. Accordingly, individuals or institutions are assigned worth and stature based on the harmony of their actions with a specific code of honor and the moral code of the society at large. Interesting.
That goes with integrity, definitely.
So all of this external honor stuff, I'm seeing big ties with all the stuff that we've been talking about, right?
Yeah. I found something else.
Go ahead.
I can't read where it's from. It's just letters that make no sense. So I found this on the internet too, in the place where letters make no sense. Honor is living with a sense of respect for what you believe is right. It is living by the virtues, showing great respect for yourself, other people, and the rules you live by. Word of honor means you will do exactly what you promise. People respect and admire someone who is honorable.
It's funny you say that because I was just thinking about that. My sister used to say that all the time. So something would happen and you would say something and then she'd always go, word of honor.
So like, right? You swear?
Like, word of honor, like you swear, yeah, like you swear, and you'd have to be like, yes, word of honor, like. So instead of like, you're not lying to me, are you, or something like that, it was always word of honor for the question. Yeah. So that kind of hit me. What about honoring yourself? Can we talk a little bit about that?
I'm sorry, I didn't find that anywhere.
Right.
In my
so let's talk search. About it. Because I think, like I asked earlier, like, when are we taught to honor ourselves? Are we?
No, because everything that I came up with and found in this was honor is given. So it's kind of like grace, right? Mm-hmm. Grace is given. Mm-hmm. So honor is bestowed upon people, right? Whether they ask for it or not.
To yourself, like grace, you can have grace with yourself.
Yes, but it's not put out there in that manner. It's for you to give to somebody else, but not for yourself. Yeah. So I thought that was interesting when you put honor and dignity together, that dignity comes from within. Dignity is a way that you act and you behave versus honor. So maybe dignity gives you honor from other people, but dignity is something that you can control and how you get it from yourself, which is different.
I agree with that. I also believe strongly that we can honor ourselves. That by, we talk about self-care, mm-hmm. by, taking a day off when you need a day off, going for a walk.
Bye. No.
Right? Going for a walk, giving yourself, going to the spa, doing, whatever the things are. And really just being able to look in the mirror and see yourself.
Don't make me look in the mirror again, Jen.
Yeah. That's always a fun time, right? But that's everything about honoring yourself. And we don't do that enough because all we talk about is how we honor others. We're taught that all our lives, like to be respectful, to be all of these things, you should honor, all of this. But I still believe that we're missing a piece growing up where we're not learned to honor, especially young women, to honor our own skin, our own bodies, the body that we're in. Yeah. To honor that. We don't do that. We don't do that because we're not taught to do that. And so, that's a huge conversation that I think is something that we can be having, just like this, just with each other, and, being able to teach people how to do that, and to talk to the young women out there who, maybe need to really understand, like, when you honor yourself, you don't give yourself away frivolously, so to speak. And I don't just mean sexually. I mean,
no, just in all the ways.
In all the ways, absolutely. Because I think, that we're really quick sometimes to want to be loved, right, from someone else, and we're not quick to actually love ourselves first. And that comes with honoring yourself, honoring your own desires and needs and your own well-being, honoring that first before you worry about honoring everyone else. I just think that that's a huge topic that's so often, and as you see, there's not a lot out there on it, right? I mean, we found a lot about honoring and the relationship built between other people and society and all of that. And while that's all true, there's definitely something to be said about understanding how to honor yourself.
And most of the things I found on honor, they talked about men, like he's an honorable man. They also talk about, I was thinking of cultures where honor is a big thing. That's not the road I wanted to go down to, but they do have cultures of honor, which are not always necessarily good. They can be from like a royal family,
Yeah.
which might be more of a culture of dignity. But
Mm-hmm.
you can have a culture of honor that can be good and can be bad. So
Right.
like gangs have a
Yeah.
culture of honor,
Absolutely.
and necessarily how they treat women in those
Right.
cultures is probably not the best. So I turned the page on that.
Yeah.
Um, but
Well, and
yeah,
so maybe there's a day that we dig into that, right? Instead of continuing to turn the page, because I think that's
yeah,
what a lot of people do, since we're not seeing a lot of it, right?
yeah,
I think there's a
definitely,
lot of what where we're not allowing that conversation to happen, and I think that's part of the problem. But
definitely.
I
I
think
think it's,
that's strong. I mean, that's where we are.
and I mean, if you think about like most socioeconomic areas where gangs are prevalent, the women
Hmm.
do seem to the women and the girls do seem to be suppressed, and
Yep.
there's a certain way that they're supposed to act and behave. Um, like
Yep.
even if like when you go back to the Bible and like when I'm reading and I'm talking about it, and I have to remember that women were possessions. We
Yep.
didn't get the choice. We didn't get to talk. We you
Women
know
were only there to honor their man.
That's right. That's right. So,
Mhm.
like when I try to explain that to people, especially like my daughter, she's like,
She's
what?
like, wait, I'm sorry.
She's like,
Yeah.
I don't understand the words that you're saying. And I was like, yeah, well, guess what?
Yeah.
That's how it was. And to a
Hmm.
certain extent, in some cultures, it's the way it still is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I
So
think,
yeah, I think you speak to something there, honoring the difference between an honor that is positive and is bringing to light positive good things,
mhm,
and honoring a relationship that's built in fear or control or power or some of the stuff that can be detrimental as well. And a
yeah.
lot of that is a gender thing. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you said to honor your feelings, it reminded me of something that I wrote down. I found it somewhere on the internet and I scribbled it, so bear with me. But it says, don't let anyone invalidate or minimize how you feel. If you feel something, you feel it and it's real to you. Nothing anyone says has the power to invalidate that ever. No one else lives in your body. No one else sees through your eyes. No one else has lived through your experience.
Mm.
And so no one has the right to dictate or judge, oh my gosh, how you feel. Your feelings are important and you deserve to be heard. They are, I wish I could read my writing, inherently valid and they
Mm.
matter. Don't let anyone make you believe otherwise.
Well,
And I'll
so
show it to
there
you
you
and you'll
have it.
understand why why I couldn't read it. Like that's
We're
the
over here.
scribble.
Hey, that looks pretty good to me.
It's like, it's
Looks
like
amazing.
diagonal and,
Yeah, so I think all of that. I
yeah,
see the correlation, where honor has to do with so much of the other stuff we talked about, and at the same time has so much to do with some of this uncharted territory, I think, for so many,
yeah,
in really understanding how to honor ourselves and honor differences between us, and honor all of that. And maybe
absolutely.
that's some work that needs to be done. And so maybe some more conversations around that would be great.
Yeah.
Anything else? Are we ready?
That I
We
think
ready
is
for our love notes? So,
okay.
as you know, last time I skipped my love note because for some reason, as I was planning ahead, and I asked the question, Michelle, you're going to do this letter and this letter, and I'm doing this letter, and that, so we plan ahead, obviously. And yeah,
So we're not
for,
surprised.
for whatever reason, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing G, and then I wrote a love note for H. So, okay.
So
Anyway.
go ahead.
So we end with a love note, from me to me. And so this is something that we've been practicing. And, that feeling of getting a love note from someone. Well, what if it was you? This is a practice that we find healing and beautiful and spiritual all at the same time, and not always easy, right? So this is something we invite you to do as well. Write yourself a love note. Here's mine. Dear you, honor yourself first. Go ahead, try it. Find all that you want, need, and desire. Honor your own morals and beliefs. Don't put them second. Honor your body, your mind, and your spirit individually and together. Thank them for being a part of you, moving you through the world every day with grace and humility and strength. Honor your roots and wings and your love for humanity that was given to you by your parents. Honor the ones you love and the ones that you may not agree with. Honor the earth, the moon, and the stars, the sun. Honor the trees and the rain. Honor your growth, both emotionally and spiritually. Honor those who have come before you, those who blazed a trail, those you look up to, those who teach you, and most of all, honor yourself first. Love me.
Now I see why, like, that was really good. Now I know why you went for the H and you skipped the G.
I think I do G last time anyway, so I was kind of, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I had that. That's something that was important. So
that was really good. Mine is not that.
Oh, stop it. Yours will be
that long. Beautiful. It's not that long.
That's okay.
Dear me, honor the things in your life, from the most simple to the complex. Honor your feelings, your relationships, and your commitments. Honor is given by you and is given to you. Give and receive in love. Be good. Love me.
Oh, I love that. I love that. What was that first line?
Honor the things in your life, from the most simple to the complex.
I love that. From the most simple to the complex. Couldn't agree more. Thank you for that. And so, as we always do for now, I want you to start to look for the love and magic all around you, because it's there. If you don't see it, well, then create it like we do. Tread softly, breathe peacefully, and laugh hysterically, and shine. This tired world needs you. Bye for now. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind.